There we go. Now we're up. Number 2. Perps are pretty sweet. Why? Those are sweet. I want to be Clemson. They're in the ACC. See, I want to beat Clemson so that I can get the coach on a losing streak. He gets fired, and they ask me to come take over. Yet. Alright, here we go. Clemson comes off of their own bus. That's weird.
Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers.
Interesting.
Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's
See, I want to be Clemson. I'd be okay with that.
Cyclones. Taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
I think my daughters would be happy if I was Clemson Tigers.
And the Cyclones will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Clemson's offense will have the first possession of the game.
Wow, nice throw power. Young though. Alright, so that's where I take advantage of them.
And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons.
I'm at 457.
Both guys have tremendous arm talent.
Both
guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
And the Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
Yes.
Dropping back, it's Wade. Looking left.
No.
There's a connection. He'll have enough for the first down.
Dude got drilled, and he still caught it.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the
they
offseason.
are.
We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the
No, it's a good game. They're playing well.
Both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams. We get to find out really quickly who's legit.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down.
Get him. That's right.
Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39.
Oh, and the
Looks
guy
as if
that
we had an
tackled him
injury
gets
on that
hurt.
last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
course.
So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon.
Dude, he's a starter. He started last year for me as a. Oh, he almost broke it. He started for me last year as a freshman.
The Cyclones offense has the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game. And
Or he was like my second guy.
Coming into this one, Dave.
Something like that.
It was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just turning it on. Fighting off the defender.
No way!
Covered by the defense, and he's off.
And man, you know this guy dreamed of starting this game off right and running the football and positive and being the guy throughout the day, not coughing it up on the first carry. Going to have some resilience because he's going to get more totes, and he's got to make sure he's ready for it.
I'm going to now. That looked like he was down.
Have another look at the monitor.
That looked...
Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
He should be, but we'll see what they say. They're going to call it against me.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way.
God, that...
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down.
Right?
From the gun, the ground game. Shakes off the defender. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Cyclones with a second and short to keep this drive moving.
No.
They'll go right back to it. And he won't quite
That was
there, but boy,
silly.
after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipte if they can stop them on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Using the quick game. At the 35, he's loose. Got a lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Iowa State. Once he got some room, it was over.
Barely
Except for the extra point
is
after
all I
putting the
needed.
scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
I was ready for the blitz. I just needed him to get away from the middle of the field. I was watching. He got hit and still got it off. Oh, we'll return. Oh. Fudge. Okay, Bordeaux. It's all right.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Finding themselves down.
We're just going to take it away from you, make you fumble to start the game. We're going to bruise your quarterback.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the
Are they
ground for a
little?
minimal gain.
That's caught. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Tigers come
Yes,
to the
and
line
they
on
hurt.
3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw, it's Wade. Shoots it to the left. A strike downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Tigers in the hurry up.
And it's
Yeah,
on
no, it was a
third
good
downs
play.
like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that
Yes, he is.
football in.
He's
You
an
can tell this
87.
quarterback really
He ain't
has a
no
lot
slouch.
of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
So now it's 2nd and long. Off play action. Rush is on him. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He hurls one deep down the left side.
Ooh.
And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Okay, Birdo, let's see what you got.
This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
I don't want to play Pfeiffer, though. I don't want him to get hurt for the season.
All the way back to the 15. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. They'll
There's
start
Pfeiffer.
this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect.
Yeah, he's good. He's just different. I can't just go at people.
For a big gainer.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. At the 45 on his way.
And he's a 92 speed, so like I feel like he should be faster. Like he's not.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their speed and take advantage of it, and they did right there. Nice gain on the run play to the right.
Found plenty of running room in that defense. They've got to find a way to get there and make the tackle in the open field.
Yeah, and they got to do a good job with their eyes, finding the football, and they've got to get a lot of bodies to this guy because he is fast.
Right.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. This time he's got it.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
He'll throw on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. At the 20, he's got space. And he picks up enough for the 1st down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the 1st quarter. That's the end of the period.
Yeah, it's my backup.
We've played one before we move on. Let's have a look at the stats.
Oh, I have a good team. Like they're well built and they're versatile in many areas. I just have to use them differently. So I just can't run at people like I could with Randall.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. From the gun. Give on the inside.
There we go. Another touchdown.
Finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones.
One thing this team
Good
has shown
audible.
early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to
Well, I'm
fast
waiting.
starts. That was
I'm
critical
trying to
for them,
avoid hits
winning
on
their
Pfeiffer,
first game, and
basically.
We've seen it here in this one, too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions.
Well, 5 for 59 and 2 touchdowns. I will take that.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Texas A&M is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they
Oh,
things
I
up
just
in
missed
practice
him.
this week.
He
They're
was-
up by 21 over Louisiana. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas,
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on
No.
everything going on elsewhere. And a good job of coverage by that
Taking me
defense,
away
just
from
a
who I
short
wanted.
pickup. Clemson is
There
quick
we
to the
go.
line. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense
There we
jumps on it.
go.
They get that turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
He leaves it with his
Oh, and it was wide
and
open.
the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Gets it to him on the screen. Rams him with the stiff arm. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
They've moved it forward to the 2.
Hello.
Now it's 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. Grab the short
Florida
pass
lost
to
it.
put the
Yeah,
6
that's
on
good
the
for
board.
us.
No
Because that
step
means
back
it
in
gives
week
our
3. They have
TCU a
been
better
sharp
ranking when
as
we
they
play 'em.
extend the lead.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
And they did.
Oh,
tack
look
on
who's
that
hurt.
extra point with
Tyler
no problem.
Burgess. Just come here. This is why we went and got our backup. It's literally a 93 for a 93.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
That's what I was telling AK. I was like, dude, my offensive line is so good. I just keep... Doesn't matter where I plug and play. It's all over 90s.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They're down by 21 points, but you
Anthony taught me. He taught me well.
Little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Holy F.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And they ain't moving the ball now. I told you, my defense is good.
Put a stop to that return as
But
he
it is
gets it up to
rivalry,
the
like
41-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, breaks a tackle, and he's got room.
There you go, Shepley.
And there was
Oh,
lots of space as he gets it to the
I literally
39-yard
just checked
line.
his health too, and he was
Man
still
down
at
on
full
the
health.
play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Oh, yeah, my guy just Shepley just got hurt after I looked at his stats to see like how he's doing.
And the Cyclones, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged out of the air. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from
Bruised shoulder will return soon. He'll substitute.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
He wants to change this route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Massey. A quick tackle made.
Pass.
He's got plenty for
Or
the
run,
first
run.
down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built
I
a
said
big
you-
lead, and they'll try to pile on
Stop
a
your
little
offense
more
this
before the
year.
break.
There it is. Stop Duke.
The Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. the Cyclones in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive.
Oh no. I wanted X. He was wide open. That was me pushing the wrong button.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line.
Yeah.
Good rhythm,
I
good
told him I
flow.
was going to come back and get him. I told him.
To kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
He breaks a tackle. Brought down, but not
Dude, it
before he
listens. I'm
folds
telling
his way
you.
inside the 10 to the 8. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Second down coming up.
He was
in this
Coastal
red zone
Carolina,
opportunity.
though. Like, to be fair.
Looking to fire. And he'll
Oh,
race
look
it
at
to
that
the
smooth
house.
move.
Touchdown, Cyclones!
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment beat.
You gonna
You talk
defend
about
my
home field advantage.
screen?
Well,
I'll just
it
run it up
hasn't
the middle.
worked. They have come in and had answers and started this
I
first
shut this
half
crowd
as
up
good
so
as you
fast.
possibly can.
Oh,
He'll try to tack on one more.
right.
And with the extra point, they
Yeah,
push the
like
lead
you said,
out a little
Coastal
further.
to North Carolina.
So
That's a hard. That was like what I
59-yard
played Florida.
touchdown drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the
Because North
kickoff,
Carolina's
and that
great,
last
aren't they?
score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
Oh, okay.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
And he'll have to
Ooh,
check his
I just hurt
feelings
their
after
wide
that
receiver.
lick, but he did get the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
My guys aren't happy. You hurt my quarterback.
They'll start this one from the
Oh,
29
yes.
on first down.
Duke for that was sweet. Yeah, I thought that was really cool.
Rides the back on the option to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. To the air, it's Wade. Not in lockstep there.
That
with
was
the
like a
receiver.
glitch.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Yeah, get ready for.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just
good.
have to make that catch. Clemson will send the punt team out. He'll try to really get into this one. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
There are people that watch.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, two biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those two things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
The Cyclones can really attack on this second and short. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Unloads it left. Pulls it in. It's Massey. They bring
Jeez,
him
what a
down, but
play.
it'll be first down at the 42.
What a
Clock
throw
will
by
stop
Pfeiffer.
with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to
Good
regroup
catch
on
by
the
my tight
sideline.
end. Well, I didn't score. No, I'm driving. I only had
Running
like
out of
20
time
some
here in the
seconds
first
left.
half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on first down.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Get it, get it, get it.
Touchdown, Iowa State. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Man, what great offensive execution.
That was an audible, too.
Addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Lining up to tack one more on.
Well, when he's wide open.
And the point after is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
And neither was Clemson.
Increase in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley. And how can we begin our
9 for 94 and 2 yards, or 2 touchdowns.
One of the elite backs in football.
That's a good half.
Racking up huge numbers on the ground. Even
It's not Duke
block.
numbers, but
This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. Time to see how things play out the rest of the way as we send it back to our guys in Death Valley.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin.
I knew I was going to
Clemson
eat
will
this
kick
quarterback.
to get the second half underway.
I seen he was a sophomore.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner is stopped.
All right. Well, we got
Iowa
to keep
State
moving the ball.
sending the offense back out. They're starting this drive with a massive
Okay.
lead, and they just want to
That's fine.
finish strong. Starting this third quarter on the ground.
Yeah, that one will win. That one's fine. The only thing that one does, which he doesn't realize, if you play, you get this. Yeah, you get the bonus points and the extra XP. Well, that's okay.
Well, it's an offense that prides themselves on being physical. No mystery there. You need 1 yard, turn around, hand it off, let him go to work.
Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
They've been running it, but now the pass. Catch in the middle, it's Massey.
Looking good, Pfeiffer. Looking good,
Stop,
Pfeiffer.
but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. He might want another play. Wants to throw on first down. Hauls it in. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Got the quick pass. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Looking to throw on first down. Got it set up on the outside. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion.
They're gonna run everything on the outside there, huh?
Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Cyclones headed quickly to the line. They're looking to pass from the red zone.
Oh,
Quickly out
it's
on
not
the
quite
screen
what
to
I
the wide
wanted,
receiver.
but
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Going to sling it on second down. He's
bunting.
got it on the run. Touchdown, Cyclones! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their
42
dreams
to
in front
nothing.
of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the
I did
Big
too.
Ten. Purdue
I thought
is
EA
getting
was going to give me a
whooped today,
challenge,
and at
like,
some point this comes
in a
down to
fashion of
preparation.
making it
Are
tough
you
and back and
prepared to
forth.
play? Clearly, the answer today is a big fat no. They're trailing by 17 to Michigan. We'll let
You
know
gotta
if
ask everyone
anything
else.
comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
There he goes. Just what they were looking for to
I'm
get
gonna
this
knock you
drive
out the next
rolling.
time
They're
you
up to the
run.
35.
He has 6 attempts for
This is an
negative
offense
4
that can
yards.
move the sticks in a
His
whole
longest
lot
rush
of
is
different ways.
19.
Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him. So he puts his foot in the ground. He gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn
That was a
with this
fascinating
running game. But at some
stat.
point, you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Wade. Quickly to the tight end. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm
Nice
way more
move.
successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable
Thought I had
situation,
him pinned.
and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
We had
This
that play
Clemson offense
completely
moving
in our
quickly
hands.
down the field. Off play action on first down. The short hands, it's Burr. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the
Probably
quarterback
take him
down at
out.
the 44.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass.
Wow.
But you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll need some juice in that arm on 3rd and long. Makes the grab. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line.
You're only getting better. You have like different weapons that you're not used to.
Everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. enter the fourth quarter. Let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Here's the handoff. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware.
What a play. I want that one again. That's going into my playbook. Oh, it is in my playbook.
Staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion.
That was
They've
a
built a lead,
badass
but
play.
you could just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today.
Like, I saw him run out there and nobody chased him, so I'm like, okay.
The give to the tailback. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established.
Okay.
But up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Looking to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Proctor. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Cyclones getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires downfield.
Oh, that was on me. 100% on me. I should have ran it.
Getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And you will always
Shoulda
remember
ran
your
it.
first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down.
And that's kind of crazy. I didn't think that would happen coming into this football game. I didn't think we'd get in the fourth quarter and just call his name. This offense, man, he is a big play, dynamic weapon. They got to continue to get him the ball more because he can make enormous plays for your offense. Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
That's not what I want, but...
Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete to the right.
That wasn't scored. That was on me.
Much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting, and they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched, but here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
And he made the extra point.
Well, we got given a free play because I got caught in a button sequence.
Now ready to get behind them.
And I didn't want to waste the
And he
timeout.
hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Iowa State has the ball back.
This is the one that could maybe keep me, what do you want to call it?
Last drive moving a little bit, David,
Ranked.
but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen.
Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
I think this one could lock me in pretty high for a while.
Coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. He's moving out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain.
How would you drop that?
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Proctor.
How do you fake blitz?
Not get there. A fourth down stop. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock
Better
it down
destroy
just
them
behind the
for
midfield
making that
stripe at
happen.
48. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss of the last play. Gets it out fast.
I know I'm already destroying them, but
Carrying the ball with
EA
attitude
had
down
like
to the
3 guys
42.
fully blitz, and they got through the line of scrimmage, and they all turned around and ran back.
Great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch.
Give me the ball back.
This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Past the first down marker and still running. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to
What a
make
play.
something happen.
Good
Strip the
pass,
football,
Pfeiffer.
Do something.
This win, guys, if they can finish it off behind this passing attack today, figures to vault them several notches up in the rankings and serve notice of what they're capable of.
It's funny, we're watching this one now, and some people may be surprised because of the numbers besides each of the team's names. By the end of the year, though, this may have been an obvious decision because of how well this team throws the football, David. They are electric through the air.
And listen, it's still early in the season, but you're proving your passing attack, and you're proving you got an offense to be dealt with. And you're also putting this one on the schedule for the playoff committee to circle and say, there's a top 10 win. Please continue to rise me up the charts.
And they'll finally make the tackle at the 3-yard line. And the Cyclones want to pick up the tempo. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. Now the play fake.
Oh no, what was
And
that?
it's picked off at the goal line.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just great.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they've just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Trying to burn this defensive back. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Ball's incomplete, and that'll do it from here. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. A couple of teams of this
I put
caliber
28 up in the second quarter.
Statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're
Alrighty
on the
then.
charts, but the other side is equally as depressing.